See, you're always way tinier than me, though. And
that's how I am as a
I
person.
know, but you make you even more tinier.
Do I?
Yeah. Because it's like leaning a certain way. Can you make you big? That not helping.
Makes me big. I'm wearing gray sweatpants. I walked into Casey's, and I tell this bitch my eyes are up here, you know?
And by bitch you mean...
Really sharp on a fucking shark puppet. You seen those videos?
Yeah. Who?
It's a shark puppet. Are you wearing a do-rag? Dude!
I got great reflexes. Fast as a butterfly, sting like a bee. I fuck you till you love me. Well, hi there.
I'm a fuck.
Welcome to
Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast. Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast. Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast. Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast.
What the hell is even...
I don't want to sniff your canned farts.
They're not my canned farts. Whose canned farts are they?
Clamps. Clamps canned farts. Comes in a tube. Just open them up and sniff. Send them right to your door. Use Matty Daddy code for $35 off your first order.
Wait, so
at least $100. What?
Is you just open it up and sniff and it comes to your door?
It comes right to your door. No need to go to your doctor anymore for canned farts.
So
Just get them to your door.
what you're saying is I don't have to go to my doctor anymore if I want canned farts.
If you want canned farts, you can go online. They'll ship them right to your door. Free shipping, 100% of the time.
So if I use the code Matty Daddy, I can get 35% off on my next purchase of canned farts.
Nope, $35.
Oh wow! And they're not just any canned farts either.
No, they're Clams canned farts.
Clams canned farts. Someone's got to sniff it.
Who's pass out?
That's fucking good. Are you ready?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh! Welcome back to Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast. I am Matt DJ Matty Daddy 316 Simonson, and I'm here with
Jake. Before we get to that, I just want to tell you something. The Midget Hills are back.
This is Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast, and I know I just said welcome back to Matty Daddy and the Midget, where you never left to begin with. This is the beginning of the show.
Always on.
And we got a lot to talk about here at Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast, episode 20.
Yeah.
Now, for our hardcore viewers,
Which is...
I'd say Rob, but I'm pretty sure he stopped watching like episode 7.
Yeah.
So they might be a little bit confused when I say episode 20 because technically our last episode was episode 18, and now we're skipping to 20. Well, that's because episode 19 already happened, but
Yeah.
what do you gonna say? You know more about it than I do.
Do I?
Yeah.
It was a lot, folks.
So we tried to do episode 19, and we did do it.
We did.
You know,
couldn't show it.
we're not gonna just do it again because it already happened. We can't do it twice.
We're not Marty McFly.
Do me once, shame on you. Do me twice, I was a little bit too drunk.
Yeah, you're fucked up.
I was so fucked up.
Just browned out looking all shit.
How fucked up was I?
Oh, let's just say about 10 minutes in, we just switched it to after bedtime. I don't even know where we came. I don't know how we got there.
Past bedtime.
Yeah, whatever. And then roughly 30 minutes after that, we were just sitting here watching porn. So.
Well, I got great news. I'm being told right now.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that? What's that? Oh, we have a clip. So let's show the clip from last week's episode 19 of Matty Daddy in the Midget Podcast. I got some shit in my teeth. I want to pour some ice from my balls.
What are we doing?
Let's get right to it. Are you gonna drink that whole bottle of orange juice or what?
No.
Let's pour some ice on our balls. fuck do I look like? A goddamn fucking Cleopatra?
It depends on the day.
I'm a fun guy. Obviously, I love the game of basketball. I mean, it's just more questions you have to ask me in order for me to tell you about myself. I just can't give you a whole spiel. I don't even know where you're sitting at.
He's right there.
Yeah, the glasses, there you go.
Alright, before we move on, I just want to make sure that our viewers are following along with the transcript.
Wow. You really shoved that whole coffee table up your ass?
Yeah.
I don't remember that either.
Should have been.
I was wondering why it was a little bit sticky the next day.
It's true.
And welcome back! Hope you enjoyed that clip. I sure as hell know we did. Right? That's some funny stuff. I mean, but basically the clip you just saw was the most we could really post.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was about an hour of me basically,
Mumbling.
yeah, slurring my words. I basically said one word the entire podcast, and it was.
That was actually.
I don't think I ever took a breath besides to take a drink of vodka.
Yeah, it was bad.
By the way, we are sponsored by Ishko Vodka. Anyways, let's get back to the show. A lot of things about last episode. I mean, I was talking to someone about it, and they're like, you should just show it. It would be funny for people to see you as drunk. And I'm like, no, you haven't fucking seen it.
Yeah.
It's like embarrassing. I fell into a deep depression after actually watching that, because it's one thing to get really fucking blackout drunk. It's another thing to film yourself getting blackout drunk.
Watch yourself being blacked out.
And then record it. I mean, which is what filming means, I guess. I guess so. But then watch it later, and you're just like, normally you don't get to watch back your fucking blackout nights. So that was a real eye opener for me. Felt terrible about it.
Why?
I wasted your time. I made an ass of myself. We wasted a podcast, wasted good material. Fucking started jerking off the gay porn 15 minutes into the podcast. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah. So I apologize for that, and I told you it'd never happen again. I'm slightly less fucked up tonight.
I would say miles away. Yeah.
So let's talk about it a little bit more before we get into the many other things that we have to talk about.
Absolutely.
But when did you realize, do you think, is it when you came over? Is that when you realized, like, oh shit, Matt's kind of fucked up?
It was actually when I called and I was talking to you that I was on my way. I'm like, I'd be a little more drunk than he used to be. And then I got here and realized he's definitely more drunk than he needs to be. And then about 10 minutes into the podcast, I'm like, this is going south.
but like you said, I mean, we actually made it 10 solid minutes where you're like, oh, Matt's just a little drunk right now. And then like 10 minutes and 30 seconds, you're just like, oh shit,
What's happening?
I'm going to have to eat all your beef sticks and cheese and wait for you to fall asleep and, put a fucking banana up your butt.
That's what I do.
I was trying to think of the big gourd looking fucking thing. What's that thing called?
It's called a gourd.
An apricot? Apricot. Oh.
Apricot's fruit.
Okay. Well, what it is what it is.
It is what it is.
A lot of stuff to talk about. Glad you enjoyed that clip from last week's episode, episode 19. This is episode 20 of Matty Daddy and the Midget podcast.
It's a big one, folks. Podcast!
Can you believe it?
I can. Oh, that.
No! That was not a hypothetical question. That was actually a question.
Oh, okay.
Can you believe it?
That we made it here?
Yeah, episode 20.
Yes.
I mean, we've been doing this for what, like 7 or 8 months now?
Roughly.
I mean, we probably should be at episode like 40, but that's just how we roll. We're not about quantity, we're more about butt fucking.
Absolutely. No need for consistency.
We love that butt fucking.
We love it.
But we said we're gonna wait more than 20 minutes to get into the butt fucking this week.
Right.
So,
I mean, we're probably close.
yeah, because there was actually a point in last week's episode where we just stopped the whole podcast and started watching porn. It was all the midget's idea. Blame him.
So.
No, you mentioned something, and I'm like, oh, you think that's cool? Here, let me show you this. But,
No,
so
I said
blame
something, and then you're like, just look it up on Pornhub. And I'm like, okay.
you. And then I'm like, type in Shiloh Styles.
Yeah.
And also, for all the viewers at home, if you're looking for a good watch, type in Shiloh Styles, double D's and derrieres.
Yes.
Great fucking video. You won't regret it. God rest her soul. Rest in peace. Yeah, it just got dark.
Took a deep dive.
Took a deep dive there. But yeah, a lot of stuff on Matty Daddy and the Midget, episode 20. So we just watched the first ever UFC event, MMA event, on ABC, the television network, which was also the first UFC event of the year 2021.
Yes.
Holloway versus Cater. And what an event it was.
What an event.
Let's talk about it a little bit.
Absolutely. Which one do you want to talk about?
You know, a lot of I was at work. I didn't realize it started as early as it did. So I was only able to watch the 3 final fights of the main card, but I don't know if you saw, I tagged you on Instagram. Joaquin Buckley
I saw the clip on Instagram, but
got fucking knocked out.
he did. He got head kicked.
The fucking knockout artist of the year 2020 got knocked out. First UFC card of 2021.
Yeah.
I think he's still a good
I
fighter.
think he is too. I think
It happens.
I think he just got randomly caught, honestly.
Yeah. I'd say he's mid-tier, but still probably the greatest knockout in MMA history.
It was so good.
Yeah. Let's go the Chinese guy. I don't know if you saw this one. His name was Lee. I believe Bobby was his first name.
Yeah, Bobby Lee.
He knocked out the Spaniard. I believe his name was Andrew Santino. No, that's not really his name. But inside joke for here at Matty Daddy and the Midget podcast.
Oh.
Good knockout though. I actually got a clip of that shit on Instagram.
Oh, clip of that shit.
We'll play that shit.
Clip of that shit.
Yeah, here in a little bit.
He gripped that shit.
But then we got Matt Brown versus Carlos Conda. A great fight.
That
Great
was
fight.
an excellent fight.
I believe I actually owe you $10 from that fight.
I believe that we will win. Huh.
And you know, I was thinking, since you already have so much money, like, I'm just gonna give you a cigarette instead of $10 because I knew you'd
That's
appreciate
fair.
it. Yeah,
That's fair.
that's fair. I mean, like my mom always used to say, that's fair.
When in doubt, put it in the butt.
Yeah, that was my dad.
That's what she always told me.
Ooh. And then, no, a good fight though. Apparently, you know, they were first scheduled to fight in 2013, so this had been 7 to 8 years in the making.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was an excellent fight, though.
Excellent fight. Carlos Condit pulled it out. Close fight.
Something
you know,
I never do.
Probably 2 rounds to 1, you know?
Yeah, I'd say it was 1-1 going to the third. I think
Yeah.
you're right on
Oh, I definitely think that. I think Matt Brown won the first one. Condit won the second, and then pulled away with it in the third. But
Yep.
very
Very
close fight. And then we get to the main event. Max, the blessed one, Holloway, making his return since his last title shot against Alexander Volkanovski, which was a
Very
controversial decision.
Yep.
Facing Calvin Kattar for what many presume to be a number 1 contender spot.
Sure. It was an excellent fight.
Excellent fight. You know, Calvin Kattar is an excellent fighter.
Great fighter, but Holloway made him look like shit.
Holloway showed up different.
Yeah.
You know what's fucked up too? I think this is the second or third fight. He has not sparred in anticipation for that fight.
What?
Yeah. Like, actually his last fight against Volkanovski, which was in the midst of the quarantine, is like
Sure.
June, July or something like that. But he said he was training with his...
How unprofessional.
He said he was with his trainer training for that fight on Zoom.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
That's right.
Great stuff here, and we're going to take a quick break for our sponsor, Blue Chew.
Blue Chew. Do you not get boners? Chew some Blue Chew.
Sometimes I have trouble getting a boner.
Now let me tell you. Do you enjoy like sitting in a doctor's office and just being embarrassed to be there about it?
Well, not really.
No.
No.
Well, let me tell you about Blue Chew. They have online doctor visits
Yeah?
to find out if this is right for you, and then they'll
Uh-huh.
prescribe you right online. Ship them right to your door.
Right online.
Empty or full stomach, doesn't matter. Always be ready for fucking.
So you're saying if I need a boner and I can't get one, I can go to a place online.
Yeah.
And they're going to send me boner pills to my door.
Blue Chew.
Blue Chew?
Blue Chew.
Well, let me look it up right now.
No hassling with hard to swallow pills. You just chew it.
It says here you just chew it.
Yeah.
Blue Chew.
Use code MattyDaddy for 10% off your first package.
I just used code MattyDaddy, and I just got 10% off my first package.
Wow!
Wow, what a great sponsor.
I'm hard right now.
I'm hard just watching it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hard just watching you get hard watching it. Yeah, what a good time. Yeah, back to the Holloway Cater fight. How good did Max Holloway look?
He looked so good. He was having a conversation with fucking Cater at the end.
His nipples, like I was like, I don't even need Blue Chew. I am hard. But you know what? He actually looked pretty good fighting too.
Yeah, that too. I believe, I think it was DC or one of the announcers was like...
Hardy was DC Hardy and John Onik tonight.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was either DC or Hardy, and they were like, I don't know if Cater's fucking corner wants to throw in the towel or not, and fucking Holloway points to him and goes, listen to your commentators.
Yeah. You gotta love the new version of the UFC. I mean, I know we don't have fans and stuff, but how awesome is it that basically the fighters can hear everything?
Everything. Yeah. So, I mean, that was fucking awesome. Plus, he was having a conversation just like basically promoting himself.
Yeah.
And looking away and just cocking right in the fucking face, not even looking.
And you know what? There's so very few fighters who can do that kind of shit. Like, it brings me back to the old Anderson Silva days where he's just dodging punches and
Fucking
like,
Forrest Griffin just...
yeah. Where they just fucking jab and knocks a motherfucker out. Like,
You made Forrest Griffin look like shit.
yeah. I mean, that's some
Damn it, Bobby.
that's some high level cockiness, but only the best ones can really
Excuse me. Pardon me.
get away with it. Yeah. This is a PG-13 rated. Now you're lighting my floor on fire.
Yeah, it's fine.
No, he looked very good though. Great fight though. Cater took a hell of a fucking beating. Proved he is a true Boston fucking guy.
Boston.
Fucking guy.
Smart pack.
I mean, you could tell
Yeah.
he
Your friend from Boston.
yeah, he definitely lost his khakis. And
He lost his khakis.
He got pissed off when Holloway was punching him in the face and
He punched him in the face.
he yelled at his fucking wife. He's like, take out the garbage.
The garbage.
You fucking garbage.
Where my
can.
khakis?
Where my fucking khakis? Most stereotypical Boston fucking things to say of all time.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Khakis. Smart pack.
I still got love for you, Cater. Still got love. It kind of made me think about like Tony Ferguson and the Gaethje fight.
Mm-hmm.
Just the damage he was taking. It's like, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Max looked amazing. All the props to Max, but I mean,
The fact that he stood in there the entire fight.
right where there was multiple
Shit
times.
kicked.
There was multiple times where he took fucking 4 combos in a row.
Yeah.
You know, he took like 12 punches in a row.
It took a lot of blows to your face.
And
Just like your mama.
you know, Herb Dean could have stopped the fight. His corner could have thrown in the fucking towel. Throw in the damn towel! But they didn't because they knew he wouldn't like that.
Yeah. You really
So-
scared me.
I forgot where I was going with that.
I don't know, you threw me off. I jumped.
100%.
100%.
So this podcast ain't gonna all be about UFC, but had to get that out of the way. Also would like to talk a little bit about 7 days from what today is. I don't know when this podcast is gonna come out.
Not today, that's for sure.
But it was recorded on January 16th, 2021. And a week from that date,
That's the graphic of the date.
boom,
Recorded on.
definitely not going to happen.
Okay.
But a week from that date, what is happening in the world of mixed martial arts? Come on, hey, this is a layup. This is a fucking alley-oop for you. You're
Listen.
still doing fucking granny shots, yeah, fuck. Come on, you know this one.
It's Poirier versus McGregor.
Poirier versus fucking McGregor. Great card. UFC 257. Also featuring Dan Hooker versus the UFC in-ring, in-octagon debut of the former Bellator superstar, Michael Chandler.
Michael Chandler. I can't wait to see him fucking fight, honestly. I haven't seen any of his Bellator.
I haven't
Shit.
seen any of his fights from Bellator either. I really haven't, but I know he's beaten some good guys. He's beaten Eddie Alvarez. He's beaten Benson Henderson.
Wow.
He's beaten some other guy, you know what I mean? And
And now he's facing a hooker.
he's facing a book. I don't want to talk bad about Dan Hooker, though, because I just recently rewatched the Poirier-Hooker fight. You know, an honest fucking option for fight of the year 2020.
See, I just...
You watched that one live, right?
I did, and I just rewatched the Poirier-Gaethje fight, and holy shit, did Poirier look good.
I watched that one too. Damn,
Wow.
dude. Yeah, but that was a couple years ago. But you could tell, like, I think Gaethje, he was undefeated, and then he got knocked out 2 times in a row. There's Poirier, and then I'm failing to think of the other one.
It was a male.
But then he and his
Male time, male time. Sorry, go ahead.
he and his boxing coach Trevor Whitman, one of the best in the game. Not boxing coach, but you know what I'm saying. He basically is a great boxing coach though. But
Sure.
they decided together, like, okay, we're gonna stop just trying to make every fight, fight of the night. We're gonna play tactical. We're gonna try and win these fucking
Smart.
things.
We're gonna fight smart.
We're gonna fight a little bit smarter. So he really put that into play against Tony Ferguson and stuff. But yeah, you could tell, like, I mean, Poirier's amazing.
Yeah.
But I think Gaethje was winning that
He
fight
was, 100%.
up until, like,
He got cocky.
yeah.
Mhm.
He was trying to fucking fight in the phone booth. And I love that reference so much.
Claims can fight.
If you can't get your fights canned, come to Claims Canned Fights.
We'll get him canned for you.
.co.
Why do I have this accent?
Mandatory in the midget. 30% off your first free month.
Claims can fight. I can't say it not like that.
Work 60% of the time, every time.
I gotta tell you, it smells like straight up gasoline.
Yeah. Back to the yeah.
Yada, yada.
So they're thinking. So they haven't. We're gonna get back to the McGregor Poirier. We're getting way sidetracked here. But Gaethje still doesn't have a fight lined up for his next opponent.
Right.
They're thinking. I mean, there's a lot of lightweights already scheduled for fights. Poirier, McGregor, Chandler, Hooker. They're not gonna have him fight Ferguson again because he whooped his ass last time.
I think these 2 fights between Chandler and Hooker and Conor versus Poirier are gonna be like, once we know these, we'll know more about how this fucking lightweight championship's gonna go.
Well, I think they already have an opponent in mind for Gaethje.
Really?
Could you take a guess who in the lightweight division? We just seen him recently, not too long ago.
Right.
End of 2020.
Holland?
Nope, that's 170.
I knew that.
Take another guess. He took out one of my favorite fighters.
Oh, fuck. I can't think of his name, dude.
Charles Oliveira.
There you go.
They're thinking Oliveira and Gaethje.
Yeah, because he just beat Ferguson.
Yeah, which, I mean, I think that'd be a great matchup.
I think it would too.
And also, just we're gonna get the MMA out of the way. I know people think we're being fucking gay. People fighting each other, it's so gay. But I just threw myself off there. Oh yeah, so also on tonight's fight night, it was advertised that Dana White was actually meeting with Khabib Nurmagomedov today. To see what his plans going into the future.
What was that about? I was going to ask you.
It was about his plans going into the future. Like, they're trying to figure out, like, hey, they want to know before McGregor-Poirier, like, should this be a title fight, or do you still want to keep fighting?
Sure.
And Khabib has left the book open.
Oh.
It's actually a Khabib.
Khabib.
Yeah.
Yeah. Khabib. Khabib.
Sorry, I had a popcorn kernel. We're good. Khabib Nurmagomedov. And I don't know that we got the clarity we were looking for, but basically Khabib did say he would be interested, depending on the outcome of the Poirier-McGregor fight.
Basically, if McGregor wins.
Well, I really don't think he wants to fight McGregor, not because he's scared, like McGregor has said, but because he just doesn't even want to give McGregor the clout.
Right.
He fucking hates him that much.
Right.
But he also said he was very interested in Charles Oliveira. He thought Oliveira looked amazing against Ferguson. He's like, give him another fight, probably against Gaethje.
Yep.
If he wins that, he would be very open to that. And I mean, the dream match they've been trying to make forever is Khabib versus GSP, George St. Pierre.
Dude.
So I think if a fight's going to happen, it'll be Khabib versus GSP, Khabib versus Oliveira, or if McGregor beats Poirier, it'll be Khabib McGregor 2. Which would be probably the biggest box office fight we've seen
money from it
in our lifetime, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would be huge.
They would get a lot of money from that.
It was a big fight, the first fight, but not a lot of people even knew who Khabib was then.
And I'm going to tell you right now, if that fight happens again, he's going to win it, yeah.
Habib?
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. But, you know, there's a big thing in the MMA world where it's, there's Conor and then there's motivated Conor. So motivated Conor is fucking scary.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen his Instagram, just shit on his Instagram lately, how fucking jacked he looks for 155?
I have not.
Dude, he shaved his head. He's got a shaved head.
I saw that.
His head is shaved.
Because I saw the interview with somebody and his fucking son was in the background just being a stud.
Yeah, who was that? I saw that. That was like MMA the Mac or some shit. Yeah. He also had an interview with Ariel Helwani. I think it was like an hour-long interview that's getting released tomorrow, I believe.
Really?
I'll have to check my sources.
Actually, it might
can you check up on that? Oh, tomorrow? Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, so tomorrow.
For sure.
So, yeah, but in that interview he said that he thinks Khabib is scared to fight him again. He says, I got Khabib's best that night, and I see this is bad. I can't
You're doing great.
quote. This is, what's the thing where you say where you're like, yada, yada, yada. But, and he basically said Khabib didn't get Conor's best, and he took Khabib's best.
Okay.
So he's basically saying, like, once you see me at my best... It's like,
so basically he's saying that he's going to come into that next fight at his best, and Khabib's going to take him easier because he gave him his best already.
well, he's basically saying Khabib hasn't seen him at his best, and if they fight again,
He will. Okay.
Exactly. 100%.
Still think Conor's going to lose.
I want to see that fight.
I want to see that fight too.
Like, I mean, all the respect in the world to Dustin Poirier, but Conor's going to win that fight, I believe.
I don't know. Poirier's looked really good lately. He's not the same guy that got knocked out in the first round.
Motivated Conor, though. Get a brief message from our sponsors here at Manscaped.
Manscaped. For your balls. And your bush. Show your bush.
You saying my balls in my bush?
Your balls and your bush. They're a wee bit hairy.
Both of them I can just use Manscaped?
You use Manscaped. The lawnmower.
3.0?
3.0.
Am I good?
3.0, not 3.0.
Oh, 3.0.
It's the 3.0.
Yeah.
Comes in a box.
But, I just thought they were for my bush. You saying they're also for my balls?
They're for anything. No nicks, except for maybe one when you do it.
Well, so like Carmelo Anthony, 2013 New York Knicks, you're saying?
Yeah.
So like Charles Oakley, 1992 New York Knicks, you're saying?
Yeah.
So like Patrick Ewing, 1985 first pick in the NBA draft, New York Knicks, you're saying?
We're doing this right now? Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Just a couple of
what you're saying.
nicks. You're not supposed to get a nick, but this guy over here got a Nick Carter on his balls. But
So you saying like fucking 2000 Backstreet Boys, Nick Carter?
any of your Backstreet Boys.
Like you saying like I want it that way, Nick Carter, Nick.
Yeah, with 98 degrees.
So you
little
don't
Nick
get that.
Lachey.
Nick Lachey.
Yeah.
So you saying like 2015 Wildin' Out, Nick Cannon, Nick. So you saying like any year ever, fucking December 25th, Saint Nick.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
So you saying like fucking fucking Jack Nicholson, 1980, in the making of The Shining, Nick.
Yep.
So you're saying like that guy in high school we used to know who was kind of fucking mentally disabled, aka retarded, and I think his name was Nick. Nick.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, use code Mdatm for 10% off first order.
Wow, and thanks for tuning in to that brief sponsor message from our friends at Manscaped. We're here back, Matty Daddy and the Midget, 1980 Jack Nicholson from The Shining, Nick Simonson, and I'm here with
Jake, I don't remember the password. The midget Hilsterman.
Little Guy 6465.
No, for the website, not the thing.
Okay, never mind. So we basically covered MMA. Let's get a little bit more sports talk. Currently, the NFL playoffs are going on right now. We just watched the Packers beat the Rams to move on to the next round, and currently it's the Bills and the Ravens. Would we like to take a bet on that? Yeah, Matt, we sure would.
Yeah!
Okay, well, I'll go first.
Okay.
I'm going to take the Bills. I have a lot of faith in the Bills. Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs has looked amazing. Your boy fucking Cole Beasley. I got a lot of faith in the Bills,
When
dude.
he had his long hair and beard, he looked exactly like Rob. 100%.
Except he's short, so he's like, if you and Rob...
I mean, from the TV,
If you and Rob had fucked and in the ass and you just
Hang
and semen anal dumpster baby Cole Beasley.
I don't even want you to finish.
Yeah, sorry.
Have you seen the movie Twins?
Yeah, Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Because there was one year me and Rob were going to go with them.
Really?
Wouldn't that be dope?
Yeah. I've actually never seen the movie, but I know of it.
Okay.
Is that worth a watch? I'm sure it's good. I've heard good things.
It's alright.
Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna take the Ravens, all right? Or are you taking the Bills too?
I mean, if it involves the money.
$10 bet.
Yeah, fuck it. Give me the Ravens just because.
Ooh.
Just because
Ooh.
I picked them at the beginning of the year.
To win it all. Did you not? That.
You could probably put one in there, right?
Yeah, we can edit that
Be
in.
editing.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think if there's 4 teams who could win the Super Bowl this year, I mean, who knows with NFL, anybody could win anything, honestly. But I would pick the Bills, the Chiefs, the Packers, and the Saints.
Same.
And I know that's not like a long stretch or anything, because there's only like 6 or 7 teams remaining. So I just like listed all of them. And now I'm just doing the podcast by myself. Welcome back to my home and cooking kitchen you always dreamed of, Matty Daddy the Midget, blog 316. And today we're gonna get into the deep recipes that everyone wants to know for the perfect peanut cluster bristle. And everyone loves a peanut cluster bristle. This is the perfect. We've scoured the internet, searched hours and hours for the perfect peanut cluster bristle.
The perfect people, leaders.
And you can actually go to perfectpeanutclusterbristle.com. Use the code MDATM at checkout to receive a finger up the ass.
The perfect penis bristle.
No, but and then also the Saints and the Buccaneers play tomorrow, which a lot of people are calling Drew Brees and Tom Brady's probably the last time playing together.
Yeah.
You should just say fuck the internet and come back to the podcast.
Fuck the internet.
I'm working really hard right here. Matty Daddy 316, fuck the internet, and let's do the podcast in Simonson.
Jake, my nipples out.
Who do you got for the Saints and the Buccaneers tomorrow?
Saints.
I'm taking the Tampa Bay Saints. I'll tell you that right now. Who's the other game that's going on tomorrow?
Tomorrow, Usman.
Chiefs and the Bills.
Yeah, no.
Is it? No, the Bills are playing right now. Chiefs and...
You got a Walla Washington. That's not who they're playing though.
Let us know in the comments.
It's the Browns!
Browns,
It's
yeah.
the Browns!
Wow. What about the total annihilation of the Steelers?
I mean, I kind of saw it coming.
Really?
The Steelers.
Steelers are one of the best teams in the league, but they definitely hit a fucking wall.
It's because of all that goddamn TikTok dancing on the logos.
Oh, Juju Smith-Schuster?
Yeah. Fucker. Whatever you're.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, most people leave the beards on to take drinks.
No one saw that.
Just pour it into your hat.
I will. Don't fucking tempt me. And let's talk a little bit about the NBA season. What's going on in the NBA?
Great question.
I actually got you a present. Let's pause for a second so I can grab it.
Is it a fat?
And welcome back. You might as well call me fucking December 25th, fucking Christmas Eve, fucking Saint Nick. Because I come with fucking presents. Here's a picture for you. Show it to the camera.
It's the Luka Doncic. Right there. Not even signed anything. I don't know why this is a present.
Don't ever say I didn't give you nothing.
Could have got it myself.
Oh, but that's not it. That's not it.
I'm gonna put that on my wall.
Because I know how much you like Jamal Murray. Correct me when I'm wrong. You haven't been allowed to a blockbuster since 1996.
That's true. What a play. What a play, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a Jamal Murray poster from the 2020 NBA bubble playoffs. When he was absolutely going ham
On the jizz.
on pretty much everybody, yeah.
On the jizz.
And I got you another one too.
Yeah.
Because I know how much you love Kevin Durant / LaMelo Ball. Whatever you want. It's a dual-sided poster.
I don't even know what side I want to put up.
Right?
I tell you what. What an excellent present. Thank you. I didn't get you nothing.
No, it's fine. I don't expect nothing except maybe a handy, in the bathroom a little bit later, maybe after little Stevie Nicks leaves. Yeah, after he leaves, He could show up at any time. So we gotta get cracking here, right? Okay.
Why was your beard on your nose?
Sorry. So we gotta talk a little bit NBA. You know who the two best teams in the league are right now? I'll give you a hint. One's in the West.
Are you gonna say
one's in the
Celtics?
One's in the West. One's in the East. Now you pick.
Are you saying the Celtics
I
and the Lakers?
didn't fucking say that. Celtics and the Lakers. Well, you are correct. I think the Lakers are 10-3 or 11-3, which leads the West. Behind them are the Clippers. I think they're second place. The Jazz are doing good.
The old Jazz.
Oh, fucking wrinkle.
Jazz.
And then in the East, has nothing to do with fucking COVID protocols or anything. The Celtics were actually off for a whole week because they didn't have enough players to make an 8-man roster.
Sure.
Not because they had COVID or anything, but, there's trainers and fucking physical therapists and doctors and queefs. And they may have came in contact with them, so they were out.
And they may have came.
They couldn't play a week, but they are currently 8-3, which leads the Eastern Conference. Shortly behind them are the Bucks, 9-4, and I believe the 76ers
Doubles.
are 8-4. The Bulls fucking suck. Male cock.
Yep. They won me $100 though.
The Bulls did?
Well, yeah, they were facing the Bulls, weren't they? Oh, there's the Heat.
That was a fucking Heat, you queef. Anyways, the Heat are 5-4 or something like that. They're not doing the best, but there's a lot of season left. Let's talk about the big fucking elephant in the room. The trade
Johnny?
that shocked the. Oh no, they can't see Johnny. We'll leave him out of it. We'll add a clip in later. We'll let that in. Little Johnny.
He's purple.
And it's funny to call him Lil Johnny because he's actually big, so it's kind of a...
They called me Pretty Jake in high school.
Right? Exactly, same thing.
I get it.
Kind of a knee slapper.
Yeah.
The trade that shocked the NBA world, which it had been talked about, and who knows, who doesn't, maybe not, fucking... One in the pink, two in the gank, all that kind of shit.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, but yada yada yada. So James Harden got traded from the Houston Rockets.
Speaking of which, I'm hiding right now. Go on. Onward.
Should we go to an ad?
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Got traded from the Houston Rockets to the Brooklyn Nets to team up with Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant. What do you think about that?
It doesn't matter.
Well, it kind of does. It shook up the Eastern Conference a lot. A lot of people were thinking the Bucks could go to the finals. Maybe the Heat again. They haven't been playing the best. The Celtics have been looking amazing. They got a lot of chemistry, a lot of good add-ons. Did I spit in your eye? I'm sorry about that. A lot of good add-ons from last year. They had Tristan Thompson, Jeff Teague. Got some good rookies in the draft. Peyton Pritchard, fucking... Aaron Naismith, who actually shares the same birthday with me, October 16th. Shout out. Word to your mother. Having three of the type caliber players that the Nets have, with Kyrie, KD, James Harden, they're all a bit of fucking drama queens and little baby back bitches. Let's see if they can coexist. Probably not. Hope they don't. Hope they fucking fall on a fucking cliff. But
I'm pretty sure Kyrie left Cleveland because he didn't want to be fucking robbing to LeBron.
Yeah.
And now he's double robbing.
Well, and then, he's such a little bitch. Like, when he first got on the team with KD, he's like, now I finally feel like I have a teammate who can take the last shot with me, like, besides me. It's like, dude, you're a fucking queef. Shut the fuck up. Like, you had that with LeBron, arguably the second greatest player ever, and as much as I hate the guy, I'd have to say he is.
Yeah.
You had that with the fucking Celtics. You had Tatum and Brown. Come on, quit being a fucking cunt.
Yep.
But he's just a little baby back bitch.
Yeah.
So...
Have you, didn't we spend like a whole episode one time talking about how much you hate Kyrie?
Yeah, definitely. we can spend another episode doing the same, too.
Have you seen the clip yet? Of somebody playing 2K. And they're like the Nets now.
Dribble. Yeah.
Between the three and then they just shoot you.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It's like pretty much accurate, too.
Yeah, 100%.
So every player on that team besides those three, their new roles are rebound and play defense. They traded away some good players to get James Harden. They lost Karis LeVert, who's a young, up-and-coming talent. But the shit that they were still able to keep, they kept Spencer Dinwiddie, who was out with an ACL tear, out for the rest of the season. They also kept Joe Harris, which is a 6'7" white guy who can shoot it from the three. Those are always good to have. Am I right? Correct me when I'm wrong. Okay. But they lost Jared Allen, which is a rim-protecting big man who caused havoc for, anybody who was trying to take it to the hole in the paint.
Basically,
And,
just a tree they planted in the paint.
yeah, but they still have DeAndre Jordan, who is basically a shell of himself, hasn't played good since fucking Nick Carter, Backstreet Boys 2012. Nick. So we'll have to see what happens. They still got Jeff Green, who is, is basically irrelevant. There's not much to say other than you'd probably let him put it in your pooper.
Yeah, he's Jeff Green.
Yeah. Nick. But, ooh, that was getting itchy. Hold on.
Did you take your beard off?
I just pulled it down a bit.
Classic.
So, what do you think that does for the Eastern Conference? How big of a chance are you giving them to actually make it to the NBA Finals?
Honestly, I think on paper they will, but I have a feeling it's going to implode at some point because...
Implode is the word you're looking for.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. But anyway, because I have a feeling... From what I've seen in the past, they're all way too self-centered to be on the same team.
Yeah, they're ego-driven. I think it's bad if I think James Harden might be the least ego-driven person on the team, and just saying that is bad. They all suffer from somewhat of mental health fucking issues.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say dribbling and shoot-itis.
That too.
Yeah.
There's a good quote where there's only enough ball.
That's it.
That's it.
What a great quote.
But it is true. There's only one ball in the NBA. It's not real life. You got two.
There's quite a few balls out there.
Yeah, you can share them with at least two people.
Can you imagine naked basketball?
I don't want to. But now I did.
Just
Thanks.
dicks in face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First player in my mind was Vladdy Divac, and I will never forgive you for that.
Why was that your first?
I don't know. I think I seen a clip of that shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's always on OnlyFans. Any Hooters?
Early predictions, though. Let's hear your finals matchup. No money on the line, but actually, if you get it right, you get $10.
Okay.
Well, do you know who it's going to be on the West?
The Lakers.
Okay, so get that one out there. For the East?
Clippers.
What? The East?
That's what I said.
Yeah. You're saying
No.
the Clippers to face the Lakers in the finals?
Nope.
The team that
Nope.
plays in the same
Lakers,
town,
the
same
Lakers
stadium?
the Lakers are gonna beat the Clippers to get in.
Okay. It wasn't the question, but yeah, continue.
Okay. And then I think
And then
Celtics might make it. But I don't know.
yeah. So what I'm hoping, or thinking / hoping might happen is the James Harden trade to the Nets might start a trickle effect in the NBA. And this has happened in the years past, where one team adds a good player, it kind of stacks the odds against the other team, so they have to make...
Drip.
Are you saying drip?
I'm trickling.
Drip.
I'm just emanating the
Pow, pow. Pow! No, Pau Gasol has been retired since last year.
That's right.
But, so, it's, see, I didn't say I said but, yeah. Maria Sharapova. Okay, so what might happen is, and that actually favors the Celtics because when they got rid of Gordon Hayward, and when I say got rid of it, he signed with the Charlotte Hornets, but they also got a fucking trade exception worth like $28 million.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, so they can use that up until the end of this year, maybe a little bit into next season. I'm not quite sure. Let us know in the comment section. But basically they have $28 million in their pocket, and they can use that on anyone.
Must be fucking nice.
Yeah. So, we'll have to see what they do with that. I mean, I think they have a fucking solid team already. It's hard to say right now. But honestly, it hurts me to say this. I think it's going to be the Lakers and the Nets in the finals. So? Yeah.
Jags.
I hope not. God, I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah, me too.
But that's a $10 bet right there. Pin that shit. Save that shit. Talk about it later.
I mean, I think the Warriors look pretty good, though.
Yeah, they ain't got enough, though.
I don't think
if they had Clay, maybe.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
they're 6-6 right now, I think.
Steph's been going off, though. He had like a 60-point game a couple weeks
He
ago.
can do that all day till the cows come out.
I think
but
it's chickens, but it's fine.
Fuck you!
Fucking
The thing is that
yeah.
I'm gonna fucking take you into the back room and slap your fucking testicles like they're fucking one of those tiny punching bags that Tony Ferguson goes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like the sound of that.
I know you into the ball pain.
The bag, not actually doing it to me.
Oh yeah.
Like
Great sound.
Like that sound.
It's almost good as the air horn. Boom, boom, boom.
That's pretty good.
I love it.
Yeah.
So what else we got to talk about?
Was there anything else?
I suppose there's a couple things that we got into on the last podcast that unfortunately you never see, but we can just bring it up again, I suppose. Let's talk about all these MMA fighters getting into these OnlyFans accounts. Because, I mean, that's like right up our alley, kind of
Right up
in
the
our alley.
Up
I
the
mean,
butthole. Yeah.
we're wet.
Yeah, in the butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you lead us with that. What's going on with that?
Some MMA fighters are getting some OnlyFans.
Right, what a great intro there you got.
You're
yeah.
welcome.
So Diego Sanchez,
That's who I couldn't remember the name.
classic MMA legend, the first one of the winners of the first ever Ultimate Fighter in the middleweight division, next to your boy.
My boy. What are we talking about?
Winners of the first Ultimate Fighter, Diego Sanchez and your boy.
Which one?
You know this one.
Do I?
Starts with an F.
Oh, it's Forrest.
Forrest Griffin. Yeah. You're doing great.
Beat Stephen Bonner. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
See, I know you know this shit.
He just puts me on the spot, and then I go. You know.
It's questionable kind of photos and stuff going on with Diego Sanchez. I mean, you might call it CTE. You might call it he's gay. I don't know. I don't want to say that. If anyone asked, the midget said that
They
because
go hand in hand. They do
Right.
go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably what happened with Combs.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's posing real close to a guy. Supposedly they're friends, but I mean, it's kind of like me and the midget. We say we're friends, but then we touch each
We're
other's dicks
fucking.
on the podcast. We're definitely fucking.
Yeah, 100%.
So that's weird. And then your other boy.
That's weird.
Who's the other boy that you have that started an OnlyFans?
I have another boy.
Yeah, you called him last week on the podcast, believe it or not.
Oh, I did. Who did I call? Adesanya!
Israel Adesanya started an
Adesanya.
OnlyFans. Probably the greatest profile picture of an OnlyFans of all time.
Yeah, I can't,
Right?
I can't believe we were not able to show that. We got him on the podcast to talk to him.
We did. We talked about it. We got it on there. But, I mean, that's why you're just going to have to prescribe to our Patreon. I know I said prescribe. It is what it is. But they call us Mustache Riders 316. Subscribe to the Patreon, Mustache Riders
subscribe and get your medicine.
316. And then you'll get all those kind of bonus behind the scenes clips and
They're all pretty homoerotic.
feet pics.
Yeah.
Yeah. So crazy stuff going on in the MMA OnlyFans world. We did crown an Instagram whore of the year on the last episode that you guys saw that you actually didn't watch. I mean, it got like 6 fucking views. What's up with that? I thought we were friends.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. But we crowned champion Violet T. V. And we're probably gonna bring that back in the new future, near
The new future.
the new future.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And we might even spice it up a little bit, throw some Twitter in there.
Oh,
and
shit.
Maybe we'll just call it social media whore of the year.
I love it.
Yeah, because I've seen I've seen some new profiles that are fucking pretty intriguing.
I'm intrigued.
There's this one girl, Cindy, 31. Super intrigued. She actually has a son who looks a lot like you. You might be a...
Mom,
Got her on the phone.
what do you know? That is you? That's my mom.
Is this son, huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Yikes.
It's just him.
Yada yada yada. Anyways, what else we got? Alright, going back to the UFC. Did we already do this?
Nope.
McGregor Poirier, who you got?
Is this for money? Or is this for
We'll get into that later.
'Cause
We'll get down to the
who I wa-
specifics, the nitty gritty, dirty little titty later.
Who I want in my heart is Poirier, but
Right.
I think McGregor's going to take it.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't think it's going to be as easy as last time, though.
No. Last time was like early second round, late first, early second round, right?
Late first.
Yeah, he made it look fucking easy.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna look somewhat easy, but it might go 2-3 rounds. I don't know. McGregor actually predicted 60 seconds. He's gonna knock him out. So
We'll see.
cocky. And then what about Chandler Hooker?
I mean, I haven't seen much Chandler. I heard good things, but I think Hooker's going to win. I think Chandler's going to not show up like everybody's talking.
Yeah, I believe Chandler is a little bit older.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. I am actually gonna also pick Hooker. Sorry, we just touched feet. We can do it again if you want. What else? Early Super Bowl prediction. No money here. We're just fucking talking shit, fucking sucking dick.
It's what we do.
One team to win the Super Bowl. Who you got?
Honestly, I think either the Chiefs or the Packers.
Which one? We're picking one here. No money. We'll get more into it later. Maybe we'll make picks on our lonesome, and then maybe we'll leave it in the fucking comment section or the description or whatever. Like, share, and subscribe to all our OnlyFans feet pics, exclusive content.
What's that mean?
I don't know. That's bad.
Okay. Before we explode,
Well, you think about that. I'm gonna pick the Chiefs.
that's what I was gonna say.
Actually, I'm gonna pick the Packers.
Okay. Do you think it's gonna be Chiefs versus Packers?
Is that an option?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was wondering.
Internet would really be a great tool right now.
Hey Siri. Hey Siri.
The bitch take
What conference is the Kansas City Chiefs in?
NFC.
The Chiefs are in the AFC of the NFL.
There you go.
Now, which one are the Packers in? NFC?
They're NFC.
Okay. So, yeah. Well, no. Fuck. I don't know. The Saints are right up there. Fuck. I'm not even gonna get into who's facing who. I just think the Packers are gonna. I think the Packers might win the Super Bowl, but in all honesty, I want the Saints to win the Super Bowl. But in all reality, the Chiefs have a pretty good chance of winning the Super Bowl. So, I mean, it's way up in the air, and you can't forget about the Bills. What a great episode of Matty Day and the Midget Podcast. Did you pick one yet?
Yeah.
You think
I said
the Chiefs?
So that was all sports.
You know what? If you don't like sports,
It is what it is.
take the fucking dildo out of your ass and return it back to your mother's fucking cabinet. Because you are
How did you know
a
that?
bona fide fucking...
I'm a fun guy. Obviously, I love the game of basketball. I mean, it's just more question you have to ask me in order for me to tell you about myself.
And you deserve to be hung from a street light. Wow, what a great episode of Matty and the Midget Podcast. And welcome to Matty Daddy and the Midget Past Bedtime. I am Matty Daddy. I like drinking vodka and Sunny D sometimes. And I'm here with,
Jake, that's not Sunny D, the midget Hilsebeck.
and we're here at Past Bedtime, reporting live from the field. Apparently, you always think it's fun to call out when I call a bottle of water Aquafina, and you have to say it's a step under Dasani.
You're not that
call
bougie.
fucking orange juice, Sunny D, and
Honestly, you should have went with Fairway, because that's way better.
yeah, actually it is.
Yeah.
I actually like Fairway.
Every
Fucking-
single fucking Sunny D commercial is like, ooh, there's some purple stuff, some
Oh,
milk, Sunny
yeah.
D!
Sunny
It's
D.
because everything else looks disgusting in that fridge.
Sunny D is kind of gross.
Yeah!
Glad we got that figured out. And thanks for tuning in to Matty A and the Midget and Matty A and the Midget Past Bedtime.
Oh, that was
What
it.
a great episode. Episode 20. I want to dream of doing the podcast with anyone else. Do we have any recommendations for our viewers? Podcasts to watch, songs to listen to, TV shows to watch, comedy specials to check out. What's your recommendation of the week for the viewers?
I recommend, if you haven't already, check out Dave on Hulu.
Definitely.
Yeah, great show.
Season 2 coming out sometime.
Soon.
Yeah.
Featuring one of our favorite people in the world, Andrew Santino.
Andrew Santino, yeah.
And one of my favorite rappers,
Lil Dick.
Lil Dick.
Lil Dick. And I would recommend...
sucks.
I gotta poop. I would recommend, if you ever see a hole in the wall in a bathroom stall, just go back to the car. Don't think about it at all. And also,
Fucking bars, dude.
I would recommend checking out, if you haven't already, DC and Helwani. If you liked this podcast talking about MMA and sports and all that shit, check out the DC and Helwani podcast every Monday. They really break down MMA. We got Daniel Cormier and the 10-time MMA Journalist of the Year, Ariel Helwani. I'm fucking losing my voice because I've just been shouting. And also, just another quick recommendation. Check out Matty A and the Midget Podcast.
Also, I'd be remiss if I didn't say
Oh, God.
that Happy National Fig Newton Day.
Thank you so much. I really hope you enjoyed Happy National Splash Your Puddle, or Splash Your Friend with the Puddle Day. And I'm sending my best to using yours on, a couple weeks ago, National Mason Jar Day.
Yeah, of course.
I hope you guys had a happy holiday. We got anything else here?
I mean, where'd your beard go?
Right here.
Oh, okay. Thank God. Thought we lost it. Oh. What are we doing?
Be gone!
Anyway.
fun stuff here, folks.
Just so much fun stuff.
Oh, wow.
All the fun stuff.
I'd love to, still waiting on a guest, you know, maybe when Hunter comes over, if you're still around, we can get him in for like a quick 5-minute, you know, just little fucking extra shit to add to the Patreon, free mustache ride boys. .co. Still, Rob, if you're watching, love to have you on the podcast, Rob.
Absolutely. We'd love to have you on the podcast, Rob.
Rob,
Rap.
love to have you on the podcast, Rob.
Rap. Rap.
Rob,
Rap. We'd love to have you on the podcast, Rob.
Rob,
Rob.
if that's your real name, Rob, love to have you on the podcast sometime, Rob. And I'm not trying to bring up a different subject, but Rob, love to have you on the podcast sometime, Rob.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Best of luck to you and Maria Sharapova in your charity game.
What?
Chauvas. Good luck in the charity game against the Usos.
Do you have another one?
Next week. Oh, and of course, yeah, another one. Yeah. Of course, another guest. Love to have on the podcast sometime.
Maria Sharapova?
Yes, and also someone we actually know in real life.
JoJo?
Yeah.
JoJo.
Say a little bit about that.
He's actually coming through back from Des Moines to Kaboji tomorrow.
I thought you were gonna say he's actually a bleep that.
I wasn't gonna say that.
Yeah, what?
He's driving through Algona tomorrow?
That helps us
None.
in no way whatsoever.
Not at all. Yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But,
Yada. What a great fucking podcast. Love to have, also, Cody Parsons, love to have you on the podcast sometime, bud.
also, internet would be great to have on the podcast sometime.
Yeah, you know what? I think it slows us down sometimes, though. I think these viewers enjoyed this podcast without the internet. We didn't quite get the butts and the boobs, Instagram whore of the fucking week and all that, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. But let us know in the comment section.
Absolutely. It's where we talk.
Yeah.
It's where we hang out.
It's where we like to chill.
It's where we make love to the women of the world.
It's where we do lines off of Dan Hooker's girlfriend's asshole.
And a hooker.
Yeah, just kidding about that, Dan. Don't be pissed. Love you, man.
You would murder us.
Love the Brits. Love all you guys. Tyson Fury, Michael Bisping, Darren Till,
I'm just gonna name them.
oh.
But
Anthony Joshua. I think I saw it. I don't know how much validity it has behind it. Let us know in the comments section, but
what a dope word to use.
validity,
That was
great,
incredible.
great fucking word. I think Tyson Fury might be fighting Anthony Joshua
Really?
for the heavyweight title sometime this year.
I'd
And
watch
God, I fucking hope
I'd
so.
watch that.
There's no other fight to make, man. You have to do that. What a great. Like, sometimes I clear my throat just to, because I do that. And my throat really doesn't need cleared. But, like, literally, my throat fucking needs cleared now. Quick thing.
Oh, I'll clear it.
We didn't. This is one thing that I wish we had internet for.
One thing.
But
I don't
last
know
week, episode 19 of the fucking Lost Tape podcast that will actually never get released. Because it was bad. Like,
It's really
B-A,
E.
capital D.
Yeah.
But we both poured ice on our balls, and we'll show it to you in a clip. Follow our Patreon, Mustache Ride, 316 Boys.
You change it every time.
But we poured ice on our, sex.
Yes.
X. And we read lines from the
Scripts.
of the movie
Godfather.
Godfather. And what a time it was. We're gonna do that again sometime, probably without
absolutely.
the ice on the balls.
Yeah.
Maybe
It was
with.
very difficult.
Yeah, it was hard. Like I said, I got so drunk that night. I kind of forgot what happened, but I woke up the next day with frostbite on my testicles. And was kind of concerned. podcast back, and I'm like, oh, that makes sense. So, we had a fun time just reading scripts from movies, though, so we'll have to do that again.
Definitely have to do that again.
Not ripping off bad friends at all. They've definitely never done that. Thanks for being a bad friend, and let us know in the comments section. Get closer to the mic! We got a lot of shit coming in the year 2021. I think 2021 is really the year that Mdatm podcast ejaculates in the mouths of all the viewers, and I mean that in the best way possible.
You ever been to the Blue Ridge Mountains?
I have not. What happens there?
That's it. I just wondering.
Oh, no. Have you ever been to Gooseberry Falls?
No.
Lovely place. Have you ever been to, and this is not a joke, but Maquoketa, Iowa?
No.
Kind of sounds like Maquoketa,
Macaquina.
but I think it's French.
Probably not.
Lovely place. They got caves. Check it out sometime.
Should put your cock in it.
I mean, I think the minute I stepped in, my cock
Technically, yeah.
technically was in it.
Yeah.
And it was wet.
Yep.
My cock. No,
Those caves are wet.
no, my cock, not the cave.
Oh.
Cave was pretty dry. Voice got kind of raspy, kind of like right now. Hold on.
Manny!
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I made it.
Yeah. It's good to see you.
Jason.
Did you turn into a lamppost again?
Black people.
Oh, it wasn't funny at all.
Thanks for tuning in to Matty Daddy and the Midget podcast. I am Matty Daddy, Black People, Simonson,
That's what you're going with?
and I'm here with
Jake. Glance can farts. The midget host pick.
35% off on your next purchase.
Absolutely.
Thanks for tuning in to Matty Daddy and the Midget.
When am I going to get a promo
We'll
code?
see you fucking next week, the same day DC gets one, which is never.
Fair enough.
Actually, give me those can farts.
Here's the can farts. That's not going to fit. That's also what she said. Oh. Excellent.
Help me out.
That might work. Right? Oh my god. Can I see the back of that? Excellent.
We'll see you guys next week. Well, hey, and welcome back to Matty Daddy and the Midget. I am
Oh, we're
Matt.
coming back.
Yeah, we're back.
We're back.
We left.
We were here, we're not, and then we're back.
We're back.
Got it.
Exactly. 100%.
Oh,
100%.
Right now! You had no faith in me.
Yeah, you were giving me that same retarded look you always do, like someone just shoved, like a fucking one of the 12 doors just shoved the fucking thumb up your ass.
Hey. It's because it actually happens.
That makes more sense now. Shout out to... And, we got a great sponsor here. You know, great sponsor. You know who I'm talking about?
Are we talking about clamps?
We're talking about... No, we're not only talking about clamps.
Not just clamps.
It's not an ad for clamps.
It's not, no, because clamps.
It's clamps.
Clamps.
Self-explanatory. But it's actually an ad for clamps.
Canned fats.
Canned fats. I mean, what could you want more? I mean, how great is a fart, right?
Excellent.
And how great are cans?
7 out of 8.
Yeah, but when you combine farts and cans,
9 out of 10.
100% of the time,
Every time.
60% every time. Yeah, so like Clamps Can Farts,
Yeah.
a new product that's been around for 200 years.
At least.
At least. And like you said it best yourself, Clamps Can Farts.
Can't that.
You can now get it if you use the code
Matty Daddy.
MDATM
Okay.
Daddy 316.
Just type in numbers.
35% off on your first order of monthly prescription canned farts that will renew to your mailbox every month if you do not click do not renew button. But why would you?
60% of that made sense.
Every time.
Every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you don't take it from me or the midget, well, why don't you just take it from Clamps himself?
Clamps?
Hi, I'm Clamps. Clamps is Canned Farts, established in 1934 and 3/4 half. Okay, in Kansas City, Ohio, Iowa. Yeah, you can get these here canned farts. They're pretty large. Can't get it all in the frame there. They're pretty large.
Very large.
And yeah, you can get them sent to for a very low cost of 1900 and 3/4 half for 2069 quarter cent.
That's
every
it?
month. Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
Every
Wow.
month.
And you
yeah,
just use the code.
and you just use the code MDATM
Oh, wow.
to
At
get
checkout.
35% off at checkout.
Oh, wow.
What? You can't really beat that.
That's
You know,
excellent.
I think, well, you know what? I think I'm going to order some canned farts right
I
now.
gotta get canned fat.
I mean, I'm pretty sure since they're now on our show, we get them for free, but I'm going to order some more anyways.
I mean, nobody knows the inside trade.
They're a great stocking stuffer I know Christmas is, for next year's Christmas. Might as well get them where the farts are hot.
And if you want, I can stuff your stuffing.
I'd love it. Claims this canned
Clamps
farts.
canned fat.
And you know what? You can use the code MDATM for 35% off your first monthly subscription. Right now!
That was excellent.
You were a little ahead on that right now.
Yeah, you fucked it up. We'll try it again. We'll edit in. Right now!